Well, so if you are someone who lives in the northern part of India, you would have realized by now that the winters have well and truly descended in full force in our region. And what that means is that there is a lot of fog now when you are, of course, driving on the roads in the morning or in the evening. So it's very important to stay safe while you are driving. Well, and how will you do that? Well, in this how-to video today, we will explain some things to you which will help you stay safe and reach home without any incidents. So here we go. Well, the first thing you need to do is make sure that all the electrics work on your car, especially the lights. And if you have fog lamps installed, then it's a good idea to use them. And when you are driving in the fog, do not use, yes, I repeat, do not. It's a D-O-N-O-T in caps. Do not use your car in high beam. Why? Because when you do use it in high beam, all that high beam does is reflect the light back towards you, which means that visibility becomes even worse and you can't really see anything. So what you need to do is keep your car in low beam and also ensure that you use the fog lamps on your car, because those will help you see the corners of the road as well as what's lying below. And that is very critical because you really need visibility and all the help you can get to see what's ahead of you. Well, why you need all the lights to work in your car not only is for your own visibility, but also for the visibility of the other motorists who are around you, so that they can spot you and you can be seen on the road. Because remember, if your lights are not working at the back and you have a car which is silver or white in color, it will merge with the fog and it will be difficult to spot. So ensure that all your lights, especially the indicators as well as the fog lamps, are working so others around you can see you and that you stay safe inside your car. Well, the other thing that you need to do is, of course, to ensure that you're always carrying some kind of old newspaper in your car. And why do you need to carry a newspaper? Well, simply because the car's interiors, especially the windshield, has a tendency to mist up because the temperature on the outside as well as on the inside is different. And what that old newspaper will do is that it will help you soak up all the excess moisture on the inside of the windscreen, which will help visibility improve further. Well, even if you don't have a demister in your car and a defogger, you can also remove the fog from inside the windscreen by simply turning up the blower and directing it towards the windscreen. And what you need to do is simply put your AC on the recirculatory mode. Well, but the most important thing to do is not to drive like an idiot. Yes, do not go racing in this weather and don't really act like Superman, because these conditions are very treacherous and you have to be very, very careful. So what you need to do is, if you drive at about say 50 or 60 and you see a road which does not have too many vehicles ahead of you, what you need to do is drop down to about 35 or 40 kph, because you never know where somebody might come out from and hit you. So you've got to be very careful on that, and do not accelerate hard. If you have to gain speed, do it in a very slow manner, because you never know who's coming from which side of the road. Well, if you have very limited visibility, what you need to do is simply follow the divider, and if you are driving, of course, on the left side of the road, you need to follow the divider and just keep tracking where it is going and you will be safe. Of course, if it is very bad, you can't see anything, our advice is to simply stop on the left side of the road and get out of the car, because if visibility is bad, there are chances that if you are in a stopped vehicle, somebody might come and hit you. So it's a good idea to step out of the vehicle and stand on the left side and just wait before the visibility becomes better. Well, if you have to leave for an outstation trip and if it's not a big emergency, then it is the best idea to go late when the sun comes out. So if you are planning to maybe go all the way up to the hills from Delhi, then it's a good idea to wait till about 10:30, 11 a.m. when the visibility improves as well as the sun comes out, because otherwise as the road opens up and there are lots of fields on both sides, remember the fog will get worse, because fog does become much more heavy and much more denser where there is an open area. So you've got to be careful of that and delay that trip, because your life is much more precious than any road trip.